Home? They say that's a place you can feel you belong, and it's a place you can feel you're most loved. But what happens when this place you call home is 12 hours away? Everything is just different. You look closely, but it never resembles the towering skyscrapers of home. You listen carefully, but the quietness of the countryside is just unsettling. You feel closely, but the chill of the winter is unfamiliar. In fact, nothing seems familiar. This is when you realize you're far from home. You never seem to be able to get used to things. It feels weird drinking out of a tap, and somehow the water always tastes different. It feels strange trolling past endless rows of lockers and never seeing the familiar faces you're used to. You constantly tell yourself, I'll get used to it. You start appreciating the little things that you once took for granted. You call home to listen to the sounds of home. It warms your heart to know that somehow, for that moment, you're closer to home. You realize that you always have someone that supports you, and you start thinking to yourself, why? Why you took seeing them every day for granted? And you will change. You start communicating in a different language. Your new routine becomes your new habit. And you realize that you've started calling this new place your home. But sometimes, being away isn't so bad at all. You learn skills you'd never thought of learning. You go to places you'd never thought of visiting. And you do things you'd never dared experiencing with friends you've never thought of having. You start building extraordinary friendships, creating everlasting memories, and most importantly, you find yourself. You discover who you really are. At the end, it's the wonderful experiences that you want to remember, not the times that you were homesick, right? This is when you realize home is where your heart is.